Okay, so Tribhuvan, many students will be wondering, this subject is boring for me, this is my favorite subject, so how I will manage, so I don't like to study this subject. And I think this kind of questions even you guys have, right? So let's try to take this, I'll try to ask this question to our guest, and we will see whether he had any boring subjects in his CA journey. In case if he had a favorite subject, if he had a boring subject, how he was able to manage both the thing in his journey. Let's try to ask that. Tribhuvan, tell me which is your favorite subject and why, which is your boring subject and why, and in case if you want to add something to our students, you can tell to us, our students. Yeah.
See, because I was from starting, I was interested in practical subjects only. So when I came in CA final stage, my favorite subjects was income tax and costing. And boring subject was strategic management and accounting standards of auditing. All those things, it was a little bit boring for me. So for what I have done once you join the CA exam, you have to pass that subject, even if you like or not like that. So what I did was I have given more time for the particular subject where I am not interested in the subject. Suppose theory subject of strategic management, IT and SM, that is information technology and strategic management. It was tough subject also, full theory, 100% theory. So what I did was I have given more time during the revision time to that particular subject only. So that I should remember the keywords. As I told you, we should remember the keywords. Unless we write that in the examination, we will not get the marks. So what I did was I revised again and again for those subjects only, so that I should remember at the time of examination. To clear all the other subjects and if we get fall in one subject, there is no use of that. So we should give proper time to that. We should give more time to the subject where we are not interested. It may be like daily 1 hour only. What I did was I was not interested in theory subjects. In theory also, ITS, as I told you, that was not related to our field also. It is like compulsory subject, you have to study and you have to pass. So what I did was at the starting last 3 months, as I cannot give more time to those subjects because I am not interested in that full 100% theory. So what I did was 1 hour morning daily I will study that subject also. So that number of hours in a day is 1 hour only, you will not get bored, and it will be regular daily. So that I will remember all the keywords, division will be proper, so that at least I can pass this subject. And for theory subject and the subject in which I am interested, that you can read full day also, you will not get bored. So like that I approach that. Wherever I am weak, I will give more time during the revision to those subjects. Where I am strong, then I will give little bit less time. Not like I will not give time to that, but little bit less compared to the subject where I am not interested.
Okay. So guys, if in case you are wondering, I don't like this subject, I like that subject, so it is not your interest, because the course is designed in such a manner, all the areas which is required for the industry, which is required for the business is being like incorporated in the syllabus. So it is no one will come and ask you, no institute will come and ask you, okay, you are not interested in this subject, okay, let me give an exemption. No, that will not happen. So it's your duty, it's your responsibility to pass in that subject. So at least as already guest has mentioned, so try to give more importance to that subject whichever you are not interested, not for the sake of giving a lot of interest to that subject. No, the intent should be to get at least to 45 marks of basic passing marks, so that in the favorite subject whichever you like, you can give more time. In case you are interested, as soon as you study, it will be fixed in your mind, so it becomes easier for you to get the exemption. So if you get a 40 here, if you get a 60 in your favorite subject, put together you will get a 50% of marks. I think that will be good for you to pass your journey. Yeah. Okay, so guys, you understood how to study the theory, how to study the practical, boring subject, favorite subject, all those things we got the input from our guest. And many people will be wondering, Satish sir, whether I should study in the night time or daytime. So this also questions will be having, right? So let's try to see what is the suggestion our guest will give to you guys, whether he was studying during night time or daytime, or which is good for the examination point of view. Tribhuvan, can you please tell us whether night study is good or day study is good, and how you are able to manage your throughout your study planner, and how you are able to manage your time during your examination time, that is the revisionary time or during the examination time. So can you please help us student on this?
See, this depends upon the person to person. Some persons feel they will concentrate more in the night time. Some people feel they are they will concentrate more in daytime. See, what I did was I will prefer daytime. I will prefer day study only. What I will tell is, either you study night or day, you should have proper sleep. At least 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours sleep should be there. When if you are studying in night or you are studying in day, proper sleep and proper food should be there. Otherwise, whatever you have studied, you cannot implement that in your exam day. You cannot sleep properly. Your headache will be there, and you will not feel, your body will not feel comfortable. Then you cannot write properly in the examination time. So you should also give good amount of time to your proper sleep and proper food. And then what is your next other question was how to
study during the exam.
Last day. Yeah, last day exam day, you should concentrate on your notes only. Okay. As I told you previously, you should plan properly what you will study on that one day, last day. Stick to that only. Suppose if you have missed any particular chapter, then don't make tension of that. Leave that chapter. At least whatever 90% you have read, concentrate on that. Do not get worried about from that one chapter that I have not done it properly or I have not done it properly. Whatever you have studied properly, revise it properly. Go to the exam hall. Do not talk to. What I will suggest is, don't talk too much to your friends on the last day. This is what my personal experience was there. As I told you, I was failed in my first attempt in CA final. When I used to go to exam hall, so all the friends they are talking, okay, whether you have completed that or not, that topic is very important. You have not done that chapter, that is very important. So then you will feel tension. So on the exam day, you should be free. Even if you whatever you have studied, that keep that apart. You should not be feel tension in the last day. Don't talk too much to your friends. They will talk more even if they are not studied. Simply they will tell, this is very important, I have read that chapter, 20 marks will come from that chapter only, you have not read that chapter. So they will all do like that only. Don't talk too much from their time. Whatever notes you have prepared, whatever you have planned that I will read this topics, I will read from this material on the last day, read from there, go, keep calm and complete your exam.
Great. Guys, so the reason I was just laughing is, it is not that these are all not being done in our examination time. So even I was doing all these mistakes, So if in case as soon as I go to examination center, I should talk to the friend, I studied that one, I studied this one, whether you studied all those things. This conversation will not give you any advantage to your examination. So it is you, as I already mentioned, it is your journey, it is your dream, it is your professional course. So you need to plan whatever you plan to study. So whatever you studied, take it in your revisionary. So whatever you have done in your revisionary, that should be your revision. That is the final revision during your examination. So don't worry. So if you left a topic which is supposed to get 20 marks in examination, don't worry. You have remaining 80 marks, right? So out of 80 marks, can you be able to get 40-45 marks just a passing marks in your examination? If you had a right and an approachable study planner, that is possible. So do not worry. Don't give importance whether it's night study, day study, whether you need to study at the peak hours, non-peak hours, doesn't matter. It's all in your interest. If you are comfortable to study in the night time, go ahead and study in the night time. So daytime, you can prepare in case if you are comfortable. But the end matters is how much you study, whether your health is in good condition, whether your body is in relaxation, and your mind is clearly set, a lot of dreams, whatever you have set in your journey. And at the same time, what is the thing you are going to present in your examination? This is what matters. If out of these things, whatever you take it in your brain will be a useless thing. So plan, prepare well, present it. That's it. You are done. So Tribhuvan, thanks for this.
One more thing I will tell regarding this only. Suppose what some students are doing mistake is, suppose you have not read a particular chapter which may consist of 10 to 15 marks in your examination. Thing is, in some subjects, take it practical subject like costing. So many times you will not be able to write for 100 marks paper also. Get 60 marks also. In my CA final examination, costing paper was very lengthy. I attempted 75 marks. Paper only. Remaining 25 I cannot attempt because of the length of the paper and time available for that I have not attempted. Even then also I got 60 plus marks. It is not like that if you have to attempt for 100 marks and sometimes even if you know everything, then also you cannot able to attempt the 100 marks because of the time available. Don't get stressed from this. I have not studied that chapter and that chapter. Main thing is how much you have studied on the
Okay.
on the particular day of your examination. What will matter is how much confidence you have on the subjects, on the topics which you have studied. Even if you can write that properly, you may get good marks.
Great. So, do not have any new topics which you need to study in your last day. So don't worry. So in case if you skip any of the topics in the initial day itself, just leave it to the person, go freely. Pick the persons who are there in your journey. Any topics which you pick, take those people, study, revision, last minute revision, then go with the confidence. Confidence is what matters in your journey way. So it is not how much you study. So if in case if you write anything with a lot of confidence, chances are there many new things will come in your mind so that you can present it in your examination. Okay, so guys, I thought one more question should be asked with our guest. So self-study versus coaching. So which one is good? Individual study versus group study. Which one is good? You, based on your experience, you can tell to our students.
Yeah, it depends upon the capability of the particular person. So what I will prefer, what I did was in initial stage, like entrance exam and intermediate level, you should go for coaching. So that at least you can cover all the basics. The final stage is advanced level of the whatever you are reading basics. Intermediates. That is the advanced level is in the final exams. So when entrance exam and intermediate level, you can go for coaching. It will be helpful to you. If you want that now, you can handle that also in self-study. You can handle. The thing is, you should plan them. You should prepare notes and all that. Don't read directly from the books only. Books, note down the notes, which is important because as you are doing self-study, notes will be required at the time of your examination. So it depends upon whether you go for self-study or coaching. And if you are going for coaching also, then also there also self-study is whatever you do because we are in professional course, not like first PUC, second PUC, whatever you that taught you in your whatever they taught you in the coaching institute, you can mug up and then you can go there and write it. Our professional course questions will come with permutation and combinations. Two topics they will club and they will give one. You should apply your mind. Even if you are going for coaching also, they will give you study material, everything. You should plan it. You should understand it properly. What is the logic behind this? What is the why we are studying that particular topic? Because professional exam, whatever subjects we have, there is some reason for that. Once you complete a CA, these all subjects will be helpful to you, or it will come in your practice. So you should also do a self-study of your study material also. In coaching also, suppose they are giving you notes. Don't depend only on the notes only. What they will do is, the coaching centers, they will study the full study material. From that they will prepare 100 pages note and 100 pages they will give to you. Suppose if you read that 100 pages only, you will not get insight into the detail of that particular topic. You should yourself also go into the study material. Once read that, then you will come to know what is the purpose behind this topic. What purpose we will use this in future in our practical, in our practice, in career, where we will use this. Then you can refer that notes for your preparing for your examination. Don't depend solely on the coaching institute notes.
Okay.
If you read and mug up the notes only, and suppose in the examination questions come with permutation, and I told you 2-3 topics they add and give you one question, then you will be confused. You will not be able to solve that question properly. That you can do if you are thorough in the particular topic. From studying from notes, you will not be able to, you will not get detail of the particular topic. So you once, what I prefer is, every one of you should once read your study material. At least once, even if you have notes from your coaching center, you will get details of that. Instead of your notes in the coaching center, you will get 2 lines. In study material that will be covered in the 2 or 3 pages. So you will know why they, for what purpose they are doing. Then you can refer your notes also. But you should once go and read that, so that in the examination, if any question come with little bit of combination, you can easily apply your mind and you can solve the questions.
So you used to study with your friends or you used to study alone now?
No, yes, we used to study together only. What I will prefer is you can go for a place like library or somewhere, but the atmosphere is very good. Then you can study with friends also. But make planning of by taking into consideration your own interest. Sit with your friend. Okay, 3 or 4 friends who are going for a library. They are studying together only. Okay, go there, sit there, but study the subject which you are taking interest at that particular time. Don't think he is studying the same topic. Both will study. Let him study what he is thinking good for him. You study which is you are thinking that this particular time you are getting interest or where you are weak. Study that only. See, the advantage in group study is that suppose you are getting any problem in any particular topic, you can ask your friend and he can ask you. That is the only should be your motto in group study. That's it. Remaining, you should prepare your own plan. You should have your own notes. You should prepare how you will study, which subject you will study, which subject you will study more, which subject you will study less, which topic you will give more importance. That should be of your own. It should be your own step. Group study with friends, you can ask your like whatever doubts you have, that you can clear, and you will get the interest in studying. Like okay, my friend is going, I will also go. You will not feel boredom. That's it.
Great. So just to summarize, coaching versus self-study. So both are good. Choose whichever is good for your study planner. Yeah. So coming to the group study versus individual. So as Tribhuvan has already mentioned, so we met in a library wherein we used to always discuss about our study about any of the topic or any of the new amendments in law or Companies Act, whichever it is, we used to study that. So that should be the intent of you studying in a group. So you meet, your friend meet, discuss about politics, discuss about that, discuss about rumors, gossips, doesn't work for you. So for good purpose you're meeting, ensure you utilize that time for the knowledge itself. So if in case you're doing that, at least that kind of discussion will become an additional revision for you. So plan that, do not waste your time. Invest the time in your journey, not spend it. So that is the important thing which I learned. So you need to invest your time, money to your journey. So it will be a rewarding career for you in the journey. So, okay guys, so we have come to the end of our interview with our CA Tribhuvan Singh. So it was a great discussion what I had with him after a long time. So a lot of suggestions, input he gave to us. And in case if you think something is unanswered in this interview, you always have an option to give your question or a commentary in the comment section. So that I'll get in touch with our guest. For sure I'll try to give more information for you. So Tribhuvan, so we have come to our end of our interview with you. So it's a great discussion with you. Thank you very much for spending this much of time with you. I know this is a year end, so he was very busy with a lot of stuff. So even with those things, he was able to spend this much of time with us. So thank you very much, Tribhuvan, spending this much of time with us and giving a lot of inputs to our future professionals.
Thank you, Satish, and I will thank you also for providing me an opportunity to interact with the CMA students. And I will thank you also for the initiative you have taken to educate the students on various topics. I have seen your all topics also on various subjects, either it's on examination, how to prepare for exam. So I will also congratulate you and I will thank you for taking this initiative to educate the students for the future. And I hope you will continue this in for future also. Thank you.
Great. So hope you enjoyed. In case if you enjoyed, ensure you share this video with your friends. I think this should be a motivation factor to any of your friends or the future professionals. Yeah. So we'll meet with another guest in our future videos. So this is Satish signing off for the next future. Bye bye.